Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. Today's topic is a very important topic and an interesting one too, but mainly it's so useful. So try to pay attention, will you? Now, to start things off, we have right here a picture of a man and a store. Now, what kind of store is it? Do you have any idea of where he's at? Right. This is an electronic store, which means they sell digital TV, computers, and all that stuff, digital electronic technology, new and like. And what does uh what is this man doing? Why is he at this store? Right, absolutely right. He's a worker there, he's an employee. He's wearing an uniform and the name tag. And how is he feeling? Right, uncomfortable. I mean, you can see his face. He looks so nervous, so stressed out, like he doesn't want to be here. He's not having a good time. Tell me, have you been in a shop like this recently? For example, I haven't. The last time I visited an electronic store was 3 years ago when I bought my computer, and since then I haven't set foot in an electronic store. So, what about you? Wait, wait. Now, to continue this and to enter to today's topic, let me open right here a whiteboard and share. No, it's stop share and whiteboard, and let's open a new whiteboard and collaborate. Right, here we have. Here we go. So let's start, shall we? Today's topic are polite phrases. Now, what are polite phrases? Polite polite phrases. What are they? What are polite phrases? They are a set of phrases that we can use when we want to sound more polite. The thing is, English is a very direct language, and sometimes when you talk, if you're not careful, it can sound rude or sorry about that, or disrespectful. To avoid this, we have a couple of phrases that we can add, that we can use to make us sound more polite. Let me write them down for you and I'll explain you how you can use them. I was wondering. Have you any idea? You'll see them in just a moment as soon as I finish writing them down. Just one more moment. Finish writing them down. Here we go. Now we have a couple of polite phrases. There are a lot more in the world. However, these are some of them and some of them that we can actually use. So to start things off, let's see. I'm going to tell them to you first. Just listen, no repeating. Just listen to me saying the phrase. I was wondering. I'd like to know. Have you any idea? Do you happen to know? Do you mind telling me? Sorry about that. Um, Now I'm going to say them and I want you to repeat with me, please. I was wondering. I was wondering. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Have you any idea? Have you any idea? Do you happen to know? Do you happen to know? Would you mind telling me? Would you mind telling me? These are just a couple of polite phrases that we can use to make sure that we are polite enough when we are talking to people. Because let's see, let me see if I can give you an example. Imagine that I am talking with my friends. To my friend, I can tell her without a problem, hey, um, could you lend me $20? Could you lend me some money? There's no problem. She's my friend. We have confidence. There, I don't have the same respect for her as the respect that I would have for an authority of mine. Imagine that I tell my boss or my superior, oh, hey, dude, could you lend me $20? Could I borrow $20? Like, I probably end up fired. Uh, but, and here's the thing. If I had a polite phrase before, then it changes. If I tell them, I was wondering if you could lend me $20, or would you mind lending me $20? I wonder if you could lend me $20. These are phrases that sound more polite. So it's a little bit better for certain environments. So let's see. For the example, could you lend me $20? This is our example. Could you lend me $20? I can add any other phrase. For example, I was wondering, I'm going to add an if. Back, and another one. If you could lend me $20. There we go. I was wondering if you could lend me $20. And here I am taking the polite phrase and adding it to the question. Please repeat after me. I was wondering if you could lend me $20. I was wondering if you could lend me $20. And it works in the same manner for a lot of questions. For example, another scenario, I want to know how something works in a museum. I'm in a museum and there's an exhibit and there's this specialist telling me about this thing that I have no idea how it works. So instead of asking him, how does this work? I am going to ask him, do you know how does this work? And that changes things a little bit. Now let's, sorry. Let's go back to, let's close the whiteboard and let's go back to our person screen that we had previously. And we're going to have listening. First, I want you to read the statement. There's a couple of statements in your printable sheet. Read them. Then we're going to listen to the audio once and then another time. And this time, the second, you will mark if it's true or false, the statement that is given. So how many times are we going to listen to the audio? Right, 2 times. And now, why is this audio so important? Because we're going to be able to hear how they use a couple of these polite phrases. We're going to see them in action, to listen to them in action. So pay attention, open your ears, and let's roll the audio.